feels like to me it's going to be very awkward for him to actually go in for a 0 to do damage. Very cool.
Very nice. Well, he's back again. As
here we go.
This time it might work, but the twisted advance. We've all seen how that goes. As Beryl is getting in there, the hook goes down onto Senna, but Gorilla has aggro, and he's just dead. So now we got Showmaker coming down here onto Root, who does have his flash.
Oh.
He doesn't want to use it, though. You can see Showmaker,
or if he has to do that kind of pathing.
Trying to deny this with the ward. Can they get it? The Lantern is not able to be taken. Well, they're trying to stop this Ocean Drake from being taken. And so they say, we're going to make a very aggressive move to get on in here. Root's going to lose some XP and gold down on the bottom side. As the Flash Blade goes onto Beryl, but he's so tanky, and Gorilla has no tanky stats, as he does not have Aftershock. He's got Guardian. And now Ghost in a really awkward spot, though. He's probably going to go down here. As a double knockup does come in by the side of Sandbox, but a nice sniperino there from Showmaker. As trying to tank in the front line there was on Fleek. Still had a splash, but didn't react on time. As the Drake will go their way, and the rest of Sandbox is stuck here in the river, being chased down as there's just massive damage coming in. The shooting gallery once again of Zoe and Jace is just unbelievable, and they lock him down again, but they can't quite dive just yet. As DWG are making a case here to already try to take down the game.
Man, it looks like Sandbox, I mean,
they're going in.
What
Sandbox is going in.
On?
They say, hey guys, I think this is our chance.
Teleport, he's dead for 21 seconds. I mean, okay, here comes on Fleek, but Graves is level 8. He does have red buff.
Okay, they're going to TP. They
he has red smite too.
They're probably going to get a Nuggery here, although TP is coming in, and Senna trying to help out, but not the best help, as now it's Beryl against 2.
All right, successfully steals all the Raft. This is not on this game.
Yeah, he's been struggling, and you can see he almost dies there to the Maokai. And Dove might, okay, he's got
Dove is getting
flash.
soloed by Trundle. I fusion shakes and stuff. Yeah,
nice.
I don't know why you would ever go there. You walk out looking like Tom Keg.
OP. Well, they already have so much damage here that I'm not sure what Sandbox can do. They got Beryl in the front. Nuggery's tanking. Nice knock up there into the Wukong, though, as Nuggery's going to go down early. Not the first time I've said that, casting DWG, but they're going to get the root down onto Dove and make that a second and a third. And how about a double kill for the Zoe, who hasn't done too much damage? Actually, Azir has done the most, but is this the season of Showmaker? We'll have to wait and see until he plays better teams. But for now, he's looking pretty good. Nuggery is going to get ganked. Not the first time that's happened either, as Beryl, he doesn't take
those lethality. Tries to bring them as close as possible to dealing true damage. Both of them having it so that Syndra's auto attacks and Azir's auto attack deal more. Probably not the best, as Root flashing away.
Subjugate.
Does get the Lantern though.
Yeah, he should be fine. The damage has stopped ticking, but I mean, there wasn't even a fight that happened really. It was just Zoe, Jace, 5 bajillion miles ahead. Let's call it 200 light years in this one. And they're just having fun. Beryl's running through the base. He says, hey guys, let's go. We're invading, we're ganking, we're engaging. He's gonna find on Fleek as Gorilla and Gang don't really have any place to go but back. Although we do have a teleport coming in, but Showmaker is the sniper man today. As Summit is desperately trying to get on in there, but even Ghost is really tanky at this point. And Sandbox are also, unfortunately, in that spot as well. As Trundle with Zoe and Jace is a lot of fun. I'm not sure where Summit's going. Looking for the knockups here, and there's the engage. He's going to get a bunch of tanky members into his own backline. And they're just gonna jump the wall and kill them all. I mean, that is a really nice snipe by Nuggery actually on the backside, so props to him. And that should be the end of this one, guys. Pretty quick game number 1 as DWG flex all over Sandbox.
Now it is Graves, so with his Q, may be able to actually push out the minion wave, but Showmaker has teleport. He's just gonna TP and lock up a minion. This is, okay, we're not lock up the minion, I guess. We're just gonna TP.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he bought Elixir.
He wants to get as much damage as possible and kills more so. He's worried about his KDA. Nice stopwatch there. He's got 25 stacks already, and that's going to be the end of that one. GG, guys. What the idea is, I suppose, but I think they're going to have to change something up for better results.
The other thing is that
Welcome back, everybody, for the Friday night's LCK 2020 Summer Split Analyst Task. We'll be joined by our fellow analysts, Wadid and Lyra.
반갑습니다. 리라 남편입니다. 네, 두 분 덕분에 제가 합류할 수 있었습니다. 항상 감사드려요.
That was an awesome K-drama parody. And let's move on to the analysts for the draft. Damwon was having a huge stomp on over Sandbox. Sandbox got the R1 Syndra. So yeah, this is a two-way flex pick, and a lot of LCK teams are actually using it on mid lane, but this time around they were going for a really hard priority for the bot lane. Maybe due to Joker role swapping to the coaching staff because he was used to be a support player, maybe they're focusing on the bot lane. But even though Sandbox had a lot of possibility to counter the comp from the Damwon Gaming, they weren't actually pulling off the best draft possible. And this was the first blunder that Sandbox made. This was the first game coming from OnFlick. So OnFlick wasted so much time over here, and after the first failure, he actually overstayed and looking for another gank trial. However, the second try was not perfect as well, so we could say that OnFlick started to be so behind compared to Kenyan. And then this was a very critical mistake from Gorilla. Syndra returned to lane with the TP, so she was having a lot of priority. However, that kind of fight attempt from Gorilla was a huge miss, and Sandbox started to lose their momentum of the game. So even though Sandbox was preparing a lot of bot-oriented game this time around, they weren't able to convert it into a gameplay. And this Dragon Fight was the moment for Damwon Gaming to have the huge tide of the game. Because Sandbox was so behind, they were setting up for this raid. However, Nuguri had a very high proximity for this fight, so Jace was just joining the fight by walking down from the mid lane, but Wukong had to use his TP and find the TP angle. However, that was not as successful as we expected. Sandbox did too much damage onto the front line, so they weren't able to melt down any of the crucial members on the side of Damwon. So, on the point of Damwon players' view, it could be a huge throw from Sandbox Gaming, and this game was a very typical game of a strong team versus a weak team. So we could see the power level gap was so huge. Let's check out who will be the player of the game for the first game of tonight.
진짜 이게 POG가 누가 뽑혀도 안 이상할 것 같은데 일단 바텀 아니면 믿을 것 같아요.
And Burrow will get the POG on Maokai.
조금 더 의미가 큰 게 바텀 쪽에서 신드라 스레시를 활용해서 바텀에서
This is really huge because Sandbox was focusing so hard on the bot side, but Burrow was so strong to break them down and even compensated.
계속 보여주면서 그래도 지금 신드라 스레시
So we can see that a lot of attempts coming from Gorilla and Root, but none of them were actually very meaningful for Sandbox. Rather, Damwon was always the one turning it around and getting more points ahead of Sandbox Gaming. In addition, Burrow's itemization was also really clever. But outside of Maokai, also all four players are also contributing really huge amounts in this game.
높은 점수를 받지 않았나 그렇게
So
생각합니다.
Beryl picked up 7 votes out of 12.
중간중간에 미드도
But you can also see Showmaker winning some of the votes.
가문이 압도적인 경기를 가져갔는데요.
So,
이어서 이
This will be
세트는 어떤
we'll be moving
흐름으로
towards the
전개가
game number
되는지
2,
이
Talman
세트
Gaming
경기
versus Sandbox
바로
Gaming.
이어집니다.